Hi, my name's Melissa. I'm originally from Chesterfield Inlet in Nunavut. I'm living here now in Ottawa, and I'm an instructor with Nunavut Sivunik. And if there's something I can talk about on any random topic, I'm going to talk about reconciliation and what it means to me. It's the buzzword, it's Canada 150. TRC's come up with all these recommendations after collecting all these stories, and I was part of that story as well. My mom went to residential school. I'm 41 years old. I went to residential school, and the calls to action, all these recommendations on how Canada should move forward is so important, and it underscores healing and moving forward. And I guess what I want, how it translates to me, is we all have a role in reconciliation. All sectors in Canadian society, whether you are a cafe or an art gallery, if you're in print media, within government and policy, everyone has a potential great role in reconciliation, and we're seeing it already through some grassroots organizations, through national organizations, even the National Arts Center. They announced that they're going to build into their plays more Indigenous content, which is beautiful and it's amazing. And that is another example of reconciliation. And everyone can participate in it. Everybody should. It doesn't matter what nationality you are. It doesn't matter if you do it as an individual or as a private company or as a government. I think if we all participate and embrace the value and the lifting of our Indigenous peoples, Canada as a whole is really going to do so much better. So over time, and learning about the loss of control and power in decision making over our own destinies as Inuit people, and all these outsiders that came in and influenced and controlled our lives had a huge impact, and it was all deliberate. And there was always something to gain for the outsiders, and there was a purpose. And all these acts, whether it's trading, or whether it's schooling, or whether it's relocation and getting people into remote communities rather than being out on the land, whether it's the dog slaughter, they're all forms of colonization, which stems from policy, which stems from someone in a higher level of authority choosing to do something to our people, and like I said, it stems from policy. And so here at NS, our students, having graduated from grade 12, learn nothing of that history. They learn nothing of that story, and they come to NS with a clean slate. They're experts in their own right, having come from the North, but what they see and experience in their young lives doesn't tell the complete story. There's policy in place still today where we do not have a curriculum that tells us our own story. So we have NS, an Inuit Studies post-secondary program, which completely reverses that policy, and we are indigenizing or learning our own story here at NS, and that's something that's not offered in in our public schools. It's not offered in our provinces and territories. It's something that we have to invent on our own. We have to fund on our own. We have to teach it and build the curriculum. So that is a source of awesome policy in which we have come up with to reclaim ourselves in Canada.